New badge day. When I'm working on the car, I like to start off doing one easy win first, because the rest of it tends to not go quite the way I like. So this gets me off to a good start, so I don't feel cranky for the rest of the entire process. Yeah. So I snagged this guy off eBay. It's a old one, like it's off another Cadillac. It was just pulled off by a wrecking yard. And you can't just buy this. This represents a couple hours of, well, maybe not a couple of hours. I don't know, 20, 30 minutes of me just slowly cutting out the double-sided tape. Okay. Where are you going? You left it on the roof of the car. Tape. Nice. There we go. Cadillac. Now no one will be confused and accidentally think that these huge fins belong to some sort of a Chevrolet or a Buick or an Olds. Went and bought myself a timing light. This is my first ever timing light. I've never done timing, but the previous owner says that he did the timing chain and gear set in it, and I don't really trust that he reset everything back to the factory settings. So I'm going to use this and this to short out the diagnostic connector so that it doesn't advance, and it should be sitting at 20 degrees, but it might not be. Can we see that? So it should be at the second notch, but it's not at the second notch, it is down. I don't know where that is. It's right near the bottom. It's at the third notch from the bottom. So that is 8 degrees. And it should be 20. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust on that for a minute. So setting the timing on this turned out to be unbelievably difficult, because let me go around this side and there's just enough light. So buried down in here, just in here underneath the distributor, I did in fact find a mouse nest, which means all of this was just coated with mouse urine, which means Mr. Distributor was frozen into the top of the engine here. I finally loosened it enough that it will turn. So now I need to reassemble the distributor cap and put the retainer back in and loosely assemble it and check the timing, because yeah, if you have a look here, got this handy dandy little graph here. 8 right here is where the timing mark is sitting, and it needs to be up here. The ignition advance is now set to what the factory table-y thing there says. So let's see how she starts. Running way better. I bet you probably picked up a bit of power. So it sounded pretty awful before. Anyway, after spending all day changing one U-shackle in the exhaust to fix yet another leak, and then getting the timing from 8 degrees to 20, I'm feeling pretty done with the car. So this is a wrap.